tumaze tutawuli kwa pani nani natwabeshe baboka mutinani success knowledge tiye pali bela kube uwabakoni sensa tutawa abantu uwabakoni sensa usakamana abantu usakamana.
Hi, fam. In yet another exciting tutorial, we're going to consider mathematics paper 2 and exam build-up revision. We're also going to consider one of the regular topics, and our topic under our focus is matrices. Considering the 2021 paper 2 internal exam, what's more important is to understand that under matrices, either you can be given the determinant and be taught to find the missing value, which is represented by an unknown letter, and later on you are going to be asked about how to find an inverse. And all in all, a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers, and when you talk about a determinant, it's best important to understand how best you are going to link the values with the value that has been given. Let's begin. The question reads, given that matrix B equals 1, 2, 2, and negative x, there is what we call diagonals. And we're going to find that categorically in a matrix, you're going to have two types of diagonals, and these are going to be major diagonal and minor diagonal. The major diagonal starts from the upper left to the bottom right. So this one is the major diagonal. When we start from the upper right to the bottom left, this one is the minor diagonal. We are to multiply those numbers and subtract their products. Let's begin. So the question says matrix P equals to 1, 2, 2, negative x. The first important thing, we're going to say determinant of P equals, we're going to say the product in the major diagonal minus the product in the minor diagonal. For each and every diagonal, we're going to find that it's going to contain two components. So we're going to find that determinant of P has been given, thereby being negative 3. So where there is determinant of P, we replace with negative 3 equals major diagonal. We're going to pick these two components, which are 1 times negative x minus the minor diagonal is 2 multiplied by 2. That's the first step. The second step is to ensure that we get one thing from here as well as on the other side so that we make an equation. So we're going to find that this is negative 3 equals to 1 multiplied by negative x is negative x minus 2 times 2. This is going to be a 4. At this stage, we can collect like terms together. And as a result, we're going to find that this is negative 3, but this is negative 4. When it crosses over the equal sign, the sign is going to change. So this is going to be plus 4 equals negative x. When two signs of the numbers you're trying to simplify are different, always subtract and pick the sign from the bigger number. Negative 3 plus 4, this is going to give us a 1, which is equal to negative x. We're going to divide with a negative, so as to eliminate the negative on the variable. Also divide with a negative. This negative and negative cancels, x equals negative 1 into 1 is going to be negative 1. So this is the value for x, which is x equals negative 1. And then we're now going to consider the second question, which is hence find the inverse of P. So we're going to find that matrix P was, that is 1, 2, 2 with negative x. Matrix P is now going to be 1, then 2, then 2. But for this x, we're going to find that we found a negative 1, so we replace with a negative 1. Do not assume this negative is the one from the answer you just found. This negative was with x. Now that x is also negative, we respect it by putting in brackets so that we can obtain one sign. So I'm going to find that this is going to be matrix P, which is going to be 1, then 2, then 2, negative times negative, positive. So this is how the matrix is supposed to be found. So when we complete the matrix, this is going to be positive 1. So to find the inverse of any matrix, the first step is always that in the measure diagonal, exchange or interchange the positions of the components. In the minor diagonal, you exchange or interchange the signs. Rather, in the other language, it means in the minor diagonal, you can multiply every component with negative 1. So the new matrix is going to be this 1 and 1. We change the positions, but since they are the same, there will be no slight difference that can be seen, but it's just an explanatory statement. And then here, since it's positive, we put negative 2. Since it's positive, we put negative 2. If it was negative, then it would be written as positive 2. And the second thing is to multiply this with 1 over determinant. And then we proceed. This is going to be 1, negative 2, 1. And then multiplied by, this is going to be 1 over, the determinant was negative 3. And then this is going to be 1 times 1. This is going to give us 1 over negative 3. Then negative 2 times 1. This is going to give us negative 2 over negative 3. We close. And negative 2 times 1 is going to give us negative 2 over negative 3. 1 times 1 is 1 over negative 3. So I'm going to say P inverse equals to, we are going to simplify where possible. But since we don't have any of the numbers we can divide through, we can eliminate the signs. For this one, it's going to become 1 over 3 with the negative. The negative and negative cancels. This is going to be 2 over 3. Then negative and negative cancels. This will be 2 over 3. Then this is going to be negative 1 over 3. Having done that, then it means we found the inverse for P. From out there, in order to improve in mathematics and create a self-reliance and self-dependence, it's important to invest your proper practice in terms of whatsoever can be the positive or positive type of topics that you can easily understand. Always have that desire in order to keep improving and be able to focus on the things that you can at least understand firstly and rely on in an exam. This is one of the regular topics in an exam. You can use the same very information to prepare adequately either for Term 1, Term 2, or GC exam, or even the internal exam at large. This has been Mr. Sensor from Sensor Academics of Tuitions. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly hit on the subscribe button so that you get notified when next I post a new video. If you're watching this on Facebook, kindly hit on the follow button, invite friends that are also in an exam class in order to find this video very much beneficial. From now till in the next video, for now, it's a good.
Azetuto ulikopa ni nani? Natuwabeshe baboka mwatinani? Success, knowledge, tiye pani bela kube babo uwabako ni sensa. Tutawa abantu uwabako ni sensa.